you guys have been part of the British Esports Championships pilot, which the kids at schools and colleges have absolutely loved. The grassroots seems to be going up a notch as well. We've got the NSC have just announced League of Legends is going to be in that as well. We've got the school championship. Digital Schoolhouse hasn't had League of Legends, but it's not to say it might not in the future. You know, what are your thoughts on the grassroots activities in the UK that have emerged over the past week? Does that excite you for League?
For us, that's incredible. You know, like we say, we have that super focused London office, but ultimately the demand for League of Legends content in the UK is bigger than any group of Rioters could ever deliver on. So we're in an amazing position to be able to unlock the capabilities of other organizations that want to deliver quality products, quality gaming and esports experience to young kids, to growing and maturing players, and even people outside of the school zone, and provide them career paths and all those sorts of things. So, you know, we're so on board with when somebody comes to us with a player-focused idea, because in the end, if people are doing good things for players, we want to be doing good things for them and helping them out in any way possible. Because in the end of the day, players don't care if Riot's doing something nice for them, or British Esports is doing something nice for them, or Digital Schoolhouse, or anybody. They care that they're being looked after and they're being treated in a way that's catered to them and deals with what they care about. And so that's what we're committed, and we think all the grassroots scenes is so committed to in the UK, and we're tremendously excited about it.
On British Esports, we have a lot of parents contacting us asking for information. What would you say to parents who might think, oh, League of Legends and games like that, you're just sitting indoors, but there are benefits, right? What would you say to those guys?
Oh, I would say not only what I think, but what scientific studies think. You know, these are games that involve the traditional things that you think about in sports, you know, football, cricket, these sorts of games. It builds a group, and it's about utilizing your resources effectively. The kind of problems that you'll encounter in life are the same kind of problems you'll encounter in League of Legends. An insurmountable problem, or a big baddie that's, you know, scaring you and you don't really know how to deal with it. Being able to utilize, say, okay, what do I have? What efficient resources can I use to solve this problem? Because ultimately, League of Legends is a problem-solving game and a game about efficiency. And it's about doing that in a team way. So, you know, we think that a kid that's diamond in League of Legends, or a kid that's really investing into League of Legends, it's better time spent than watching the telly, or sometimes even, you know, if they were just like playing ball by themselves, you know, practicing football in a field, practicing shots on goal by themselves. This is a real team camaraderie game that they can be participating with their friends and build real relationships with that last a lifetime. Some of my best friends in life come from League of Legends, and my career comes from video games. So that's what I would say to parents is, nurture your child's positive passions. And I would argue that League of Legends is potentially one of your most positive passions that a kid could have in terms of learning and skill development.
That's great. Luckily, I haven't been ganked walking down the street before, but there's skills I can take from League and vice versa.
But a gank is when something unexpected happens in your life, how do you deal with it, right? You gotta keep your calm, react fast, and react effectively, and that's a skill for kids to learn, to be calm under pressure. And it's one of many, many skills that you can learn playing League of Legends. So I would encourage, particularly if they want to get involved in an after-school program run by some of these organizations that provide more structure and more team commitment, it's a great way for kids to develop those skills.